I might have another favorite book from this year. And that book is Two Boys Kissing by David Levithan. I read this on Amber's recommendation from Nerdy Book Lover, and I absolutely loved it. It is about two boys who used to date and aren't anymore, and have decided that they want to set the world record for the longest kiss, which is 36-something hours. And they want to do it to prove that it's okay for boys to kiss, basically. And it follows them during the 36 hours, and they're kissing. But it also follows a whole bunch of other LGBT people. So there are people who are dating, and people who aren't dating, and people who aren't sure about what kind of person they are, and who they want to be, who are gay / transgender / I think that's it, actually. And it's really, really good. It almost has the, like, Love Actually type feel to it, because it's about a whole bunch of different people. There's a whole bunch of different storylines, and they all kind of meet up with the kissing thing, because they all hear about it, and they all either talk about it, or hear it on the radio, or they go actually to see it happening. So none of the people's stories connect except for the fact that they all are kind of going through the same thing in life, which is kind of cool. And I also really, really, really loved the way it was written. It was so, like, poetic sounding, and it was also really good. It reminded me of The Book Thief, because it's written in the third person about the characters in the story, but it's also written in the first person because the person who's telling the story is, like, watching everything happen because it's being told by, like, dead people or something. I'm actually not entirely sure, like, who these dead people are. Like, they went to the same school as the boys, the kissing boys or whatever, before they died or something, like, years ago. But that's, like, I don't really know, like, how did they die? And why are they watching everyone? But it was really, but the things that they said, and the fact that it was written in third person about the people in the story, but actually written in the first person, because in The Book Thief it's technically kind of written in the third person, but then it's not actually, it's written in the first person because it's Death who's telling the story, who's watching the characters and talking about the characters, so it's the same kind of thing. And there's so many quotes in this that I absolutely loved, and at first I was going to start writing them down, but then I realized I was just going to be writing down the entire book. So this is just a book of awesome thoughts and quotes. And there isn't much else to say about it because it's really short, and there isn't too much of a storyline. It's mostly just a book about characters and about people and about what they're going through, but it's really good. It was really, really, really good, and I highly recommend it. I think everyone should read it because it's good.